Hey guys, Juan Ruiz here. Juan Ruiz Fishing. Just doing my tournament recap. Just got done fishing the second BFL of this season, Lake Okeechobee. And I just want to run you through a couple key baits that were critical. Only got about a half a day of practicing. Hadn't been on the lake since the Costa. But kind of went and ran some same water that I fished in the Costa. Some of it was dirty, some of it wasn't. But I ended up fishing in the Harney Pond area. And a couple key baits again, like I said in the Costa. The Gambler Burner Worm. Pair that up with a 3/16 ounce ring, tungsten weight, arc 7.4 mag heavy. This rod right here is a beast, guys. 50-pound Gambler torque braid and a Lube tournament speed spool. I was fishing in an area with some old beds and some newer fish were pulling in as well. And my non-boater actually finished third and caught a 7.5 on a Gambler Burner Worm as well. But this bait's, it's phenomenal. You can cover a lot of water. It's got a big profile and it catches a lot of fish and a lot of big ones. I prefer June bug, black and blue. I keep it pretty simple. You know, down in Florida, color doesn't matter as long as it's black and blue or a green pumpkin. Another key bait was a chatterbait. And I caught that on an Arc 7.4, which is a glass composite rod. My big fish actually came on a chatterbait and had it choked. And I think it's so important to use a glass rod to allow those fish to eat it. I happen to have this one on braid, but I like to throw it on 20-pound fluorocarbon. I had both of them rigged up and I caught fish on both. I just happened to catch the bigger one on the one that had braid on it. But oh, I take that back. I actually caught it on the one with fluorocarbon on it. 20-pound fluorocarbon gamma. But the key, really, anytime you throw in a chatterbait, rattle trap, you know, check out a glass composite rod. An Arc makes a phenomenal rod. 7.4 and a 7-foot and a 7.11 for cranking. But I prefer the 7.4, especially on Okeechobee when you're fishing these big flats. You just get a lot more distance and you can cover a lot more water. But this rod is awesome. Again, paired it up with a luge, 6 to 4, 7 to 1. I don't like to use a super fast reel when I'm winding. Again, like I feel like I can speed a reel up, but you can't really slow it down once you get up into those 8 to 0, 7 to 5 gear ratio reels. Another key bait was a Gambler Fat Ace, black blue, reins. I was throwing it on a 1/8 ounce weight, real light, 20-pound gamma fluorocarbon. And again, this is a 7.4 mag heavy arc rod. As you can see, this rod is super versatile, super strong. It's probably the workhorse rod of all of the entire lineup is this 7.4. As you can see, I'm not making this stuff up. But again, Lube tournament speed spool. This reel right here for $100. This particular reel, you can see it's got boat rash on it. It's probably 3 or 4 years old, and they just hold up. You know, for a $100 reel, it's hard to beat. Another cool little technique, just kind of switching it up. There was a lot of boat traffic. Was throwing a jerk bait over the top of the hydrilla. You know, real erratic, just trying to get some reaction bites. And I was throwing that on 15-pound big game mono. But what the cool about it is this sweet rod right here. I mentioned it before for prop baits, but it's a great jerk bait rod as well. It's a 7.2 arc, and it's a medium. And it's the Invoker series. It's got an awesome tip, plenty of backbone. And when you're using jerk baits and these small treble hooks, you know, it's real key to have a soft rod, but just enough backbone, you know, a soft tip. But those basically, you know, my four setups for the BFL. 2 weeks I leave for Seminole, Costa Series tournament number 2. I'm really looking forward to that. I shot way up in the BFL standings after 2 tournaments. I had a real bomb. My only tournament so far, a bad tournament this year. But I'm right inside the 50 cut for the BFL Regional Lake Lanier. We still got a lot of fishing left to go. And that's about it, guys. Thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel. We'll see you after the next one.